What's up, friends? Happy 20.1. It is currently 3:38 a.m. I have to go to the airport in 7 minutes, so this video is going to be shorter and a little bit less thorough than some of my open workout videos in the past. Alright, we've got 10 rounds of 8 ground to overhead and 10 bar facing burpees. If you watch Froning and Panchik do it, cool. That was very entertaining, right? Now, most of us will look nothing like they did. There's some really fast people out there, there's some people with ridiculous engines, and most of us need to step back what we see them do in order to survive this thing. First things first, I think power snatches are the way to go, not muscle snatches, and power snatches with the hook grip, where your torso can stay as vertical as possible on the hip extension, and then pulling yourself straight under before standing tall. I say that to clarify, not dropping and hinging at the hip, because that's going to get really taxing on the lower back very quickly. So, from here, stand tall, extend the hips up, shrug under, stand. Find that rhythm where you can stay as calm and relaxed as possible. The reason we say hook grip is because it allows you to relax your grip a little bit and keep your arms more loose so they don't fatigue. So, bend that thumb, finger over the thumb, and stay as loose as you can. As you pull yourself under, feel free to let go of the hook grip if you want to. Stand and then reset it on the way back down. My goal on those is going to be to keep my arms as relaxed as possible. Now, power snatches versus power clean and jerks. From here, getting to the shoulders, up overhead, and standing tall. I think it's important to note that this motion and going through this path is going to simulate our burpees a lot more. So, if possible to snatch, I think this is going to save us a little bit on fatigue. I suggest snatch over clean and jerk. If you get to the point where you're exhausted, then I would switch to clean and jerks. My idea and suggestion for how to get through the 8 reps, unbroken for as long as you can, then 2 sets. Don't break it up more than that. 5-3 is probably going to be the way I go with that. So, power snatch, stand up, reset, keeping your chest up nice and tall. That's how I'd attack the 8 reps there. Then for bar facing burpees, I'm going to teach the same way I almost always teach bar facing burpees when you're allowed to step back. This keeps our heart rate down under control a little bit more. Step down, kind of flopping perpendicular to the bar. I like to take one long lunge step up, have the other foot meet it, jump over, and then turn around. So you'll lay on the ground. From here, one leg comes up as high as you can. The other foot comes up to meet it. Then you're already close to the bar. Jump, switch, and go. Now, the rules this year are if you tap the bar, you have to do that whole rep over again. So even more inspiration there to take your time and make sure you clear that bar. 95% of us out there need to go slower than we want to, not only on round 1, but for the first half of the workout. There's a CrossFit Hero workout called Randy, which is 75 power snatches at 75 pounds. If you've ever done it, you know it blows up your lower back. So we're doing more than that in terms of reps, because it's 80, and at heavier weights. So pace, pace, pace. On the burpees, if the workout would have just been 100 burpees, we all would have went, oh no! Now it's 100 bar facing burpees paired with more than Randy. So keep that in mind. When we come out hot and we're excited because it's round 1, we feel fresh, and sprint through 10 muscle snatches and sprint through those 10 bar facing burpees, heart rate is going to be way too high. I think if anything, we try and break this thing into thirds mentally. Get through the first third and feel good, get through the second third, pick it up a little bit, and then heart the last third, or half and half. Because trust me, those last 3 to 4 rounds are going to add up fast. As always, the advice is going to be to breathe, stay as calm as you can, keep the chest up on those power snatches so you don't hinge at the hip and fry that lower back sooner than you need to, and then find that steady rhythm on the bar facing burpees where you can keep your heart rate down and keep your movements as small as possible. Long stretch, get up, long stretch, and repeat. This is a really good CrossFit Open workout. It basically tests your engine and your work capacity. If you're not where you want to be, slow it down. If you get excited, still slow it down. It's going to be fun. Good luck out there. Try and make that 15-minute time cap, and I'll see you next week.